Alright, more rain right now, but check it out, ladies. More Eclipse parts. Oh, shit, I just hit my friggin' toe on the friggin' transmission, son of a... At any rate, yeah, that's right. At least 5% of my viewers are women, so I can say, check it out, ladies. My toe really hurts. Anyway, this is my box for Eclipse parts. Shit, son of a... Well, folks, another day. Another few DSM parts. There we go. Give you a hint what's in that one. It takes up roughly the room that's in that box. The rest of them, not sure which is which. I did just get an email that told me the OEM parts have shipped, and they're coming from Pennsylvania, so probably 2 days. Good news, everybody. The JNZ Tuning OEM Mitsubishi parts are in. Alright, y'all excited? Get pumped, because I'm trying to get pumped because I'm actually pretty tired. But this magical box right here has all the Eclipse parts in it that I need to get the car, hopefully, starting and running and stutatuing and all that good stuff. So, I'm going to tell you where I bought it, what it cost, and if I think I got a good deal or not. Hint, I did. And that's pretty much it. So, first off, not really directly Eclipse related, but I got some Valvoline SynPower grease, and this is for the CV joint on the Eclipse. Paid $7.99 for that. Not bad for a pound of grease. It's supposed to be some of the best stuff. In the vein of boring things that aren't necessarily directly related to the Eclipse, I got some extra heavy-duty Lucas grease, and this stuff is only $4.98. Cheaper than the Royal Purple I got last time. Supposed to be extremely thick and sticky, and that's what I like for just general applications. Now, on to the more exciting things. I do not know what is in what package, so y'all are going to see this at the same time as I do, other than I know what this is. It's OEM parts. But so, aha! So this is just a 2-inch stainless steel T-bolt clamp for the coupler that goes onto the actual turbo, because they had one that was the wrong size wrapped over another piece of tubing, and they were using like a standard radiator clamp, so I wanted all T-bolt clamps. $2.45 for that, shipped from eBay. Booyah! There's a magnet, of course. No! These are the correct spark plugs for the Eclipse. They are the BPR 6EGP, and those are just standard stock. I'm not going to go higher power right now or anything like that, so I don't need to go colder. They were $864 before shipping, $1120 with shipping. So for 4 new plugs, I have no idea what plugs are in that engine. This is definitely something that needs to get done, along with all the fluids. So, this is 10 2.25 inch, which basically will cover like up to 2.5 inch, but they about match the size of the clamps that were on the car right now. 10 stainless steel clamps, T-bolt clamps, all proper, all matching. They fit 63 to 71 millimeter tubing, and I just wanted a full matching set of clamps so that when I put it all together, it looks right. And I needed at least like 2 or 3 clamps to replace some radiator hose clamps anyways, so I figured why not just do it right and have a full set. So these should be pretty good. These were from Black Horse Racing on eBay. $16.33 for all 10 clamps, so about $1.63 a clamp. Really not bad. And I gotta tell you, I hunted for hours for all these parts to get like the best prices and make sure I got the right fitting things and that weren't complete crap quality, because some of those stainless steel clamps come with like non-stainless bolts and nuts, and usually they're zinc plated, which is fine, but some of them didn't even come with that, and I definitely don't want these rusting up right away. These actually look halfway decent to me, so pretty happy about that. Oh my god, there's a mouse. There's 2 of them. Where did he just go? He just fell off the rafters onto that box. You can see us freaking out for a second there. I thought it was the raccoon. No idea where he went. I'm sure you'll hear him scuttering around in the background. So, onward. Sorry you didn't get to see him. Just more animals on 802 Garage, right? I did find some baby mice the other day. Those will be in a video, but if you haven't seen that, go check out my Instagram. I got a picture and a kind of funny video about those. So these are actually, they're called snap strips. So they're stainless steel zip ties, but they have, you can probably see if this will focus, who knows, the little ridges in them, so that instead of just being tightened down with a little ball bearing like the standard stainless steel zip ties are, these actually go into the notches. So I'm going to use this for the CV boot clamp on my car. It's plenty strong, and so if I can get it clamped down enough to lock into a notch and just get it that one pass, it'll definitely be plenty of clamping force. I didn't feel like investing the like $15 to $25 minimum on a CV boot clamp tool right now. But this will definitely be way better than the plastic zip tie that's on there right now. So I'm doing it as right as I can for right this second. Oh, and those, by the way, there's 10 of them. $12.99, 14-inch clamp. Oh, I know what this is. Sorry, this is like Christmas. Y'all know what it's like opening new car parts. You're like, come on, man. Gotta get my fix. Gotta order some more after this. Except I can't because I'm so broke. I'm so broke. Anyway, 2 to 2.5 inch. So this is going to go onto the turbo to replace the stupid piece of hose that they have on there that they were clamping a big piece over. And then this is going to go onto the piping side. Obviously, this whole thing, $4.38 shipped from eBay. And it is 4-layer with reinforcement. Looks fine to me. I mean, I'm sure it'll hold up to the boost I'm going to be giving this thing. This is kind of a fun one. Brass shifter cable bushings. So when I put up the full transmission removal video, which should be this week, before I really put up any videos of putting it back together, you'll see that I had a hell of a time getting out the skateboard bearings that somebody had put into the shifter cables as a mod. I figured I'd go with the proper thing. So I'll sand out the shifter cable ends and sand off the pins, put these on with some nice lube, and these will last forever. Yeah, so these are really nice. Sometimes people pay up to $25 for them, $8.95, and shipped it was $12.62 for these brass bushings. This one, Centric, a replacement slave cylinder, because the one that was on the car, somebody managed to break one of the ears and screw it all up. So this is all new, should function well, will give me a chance to bleed out the clutch system anyways. So yeah, all positives all around, because idiots broke the last one. Looks nice. Oh, and by the way, that whole slave cylinder was only $9.74 shipped from Amazon. This is weird because I think I know what this is, and I'm not loving how it's packaged. Looks like I got a sandwich. It's not a sandwich. These are 2x 2.5 inch just straight silicone tubing sections. These are also 4-layer. Although, to be honest with you, they look way cheaper than that coupler I got, which makes sense because I paid $1.99 a piece for these on Amazon, shipped $3.98 total, shipped to my door. They do look kind of flimsy, not gonna lie, but I think they'll hold up fine. The main reason I got these is because right now on the car under the hood, there's just 2 couplers that are red, and every other one is blue, so I just want it all blue. But if the red ones look way better quality, I may just stick with them, honestly, unless they have a problem. Just to give you a look at the difference in these things. They have the same inner diameter, but look at this. I mean, one's a beast, and one is not. Alrighty, and this one, like I said, you can probably guess what it is. Oh, this thing is a little more meaty than I was expecting, if I'm being honest. But it is a 3-inch inlet, 6-inch air filter, and you know what? This actually looks better than I was expecting. It's not bad. Comes with a clamp, although it is just the radiator style clamp. Should be fine. You know, that'll probably be the only one left under there. I believe this is a non-oil dry filter, which is what I wanted. I wanted a dry filter because I actually don't like the way the oil filters perform on dirt roads, especially because they just get too much build-up. I bought this on eBay, $13.88. It was like a JDM blue filter, but you can see it's clipped right there. Not the best finish of all time on this molded plastic piece, but you'll also notice I did not get one of the kinds that has the double cone, and that's because that little center cap that's in all those, the silver thing, can get sucked into a turbo. It's rare, but it happens. It's only held on by glue, and this is going to be in an engine bay where things get hot. So you can see that's glued all the way around, and it does have a nice mesh over the whole filter. Pretty even pleat spacing. So for $14, I'm pretty happy with this guy. It's got little ribs on the inside for sealing, so that's good. I'm very happy with this. I got blue just because I thought it would match all the hose couplers, and I didn't really want red, like the whole car is red. I don't think it needs to be red, red, red everywhere, and red honestly isn't my favorite color, although the car looks good. But yeah, so I think this will look good under there as long as it fits. The old filter was a little bit smaller, I think, probably like maybe a 4 or 5 inch, but I like this one, and I like that it doesn't have the silver cap to get sucked in. And it came with the clamp. Alright, I think this is turning out a lot longer than I planned it to be because I ramble so much, but if you guys like unboxings and Eclipse parts and my channel's Eclipse parts, I also can't talk tonight, and my channel, then you'll probably still be here. If you're still here, say I'm still here in the comments, and then I'll know that you truly watch too much 802 Garage. I'm just kidding. You can never watch too much 802 Garage. Tell all your friends. Tell them, yo, I watch this crazy guy who just rambles all the time and spends money he doesn't have on car parts and can't open priority mailboxes. Tell them. By the way, guys, just past 700 subscribers. That's awesome. It feels like not long ago I was only at 500. I know most of you probably remember that 500 subs video. The channel's been going very well lately. I'm super happy. Please share one of my videos, like the Eclipse project, with a friend if they're into that. If they're into cars, just be like, yo, this guy's trying to hit 1,000 subs. Help him out. He's pretty nice. He replies in the comments and stuff. So this is all the OEM stuff. This is the pièce de résistance. Ooh, that had a nice sound. This is the starter plate, the one that is wrong in my car and somebody modified. This is the correct one for an all-wheel drive. So this should fix the starter alignment issues and allow the car to actually start. This is all from JNZ Tuning, by the way. If you need any Eclipse parts like 1G or 2G, holy crap, JNZ Tuning, prices are definitely the cheapest online. Like there's some other ones, whatever it is, STM Motorsports and all that stuff. There's a few sites that sell like 1G and 2G Eclipse parts all over the place, and they have good prices, but JNZ Tuning, cheapest by far. If you need OEM Mitsubishi parts, go to the OEM JNZ catalog, which looks more like a dealer website, and you do have to look things up by part number, but you still save like an additional 10 to 15% on everything. That starter plate, $17.75, which really isn't bad for an OEM part like that. This is the flywheel inspection cover that goes on the bottom of the transmission, because I really don't want like a rock bouncing up and destroying the teeth on my brand new Exity Racing flywheel. $9.73. And then the rest of this stuff, I'll kind of rush through it, but some of it's very important. I got turbo oil return line gasket for the engine side and the exhaust side. Those were $1.50 a piece. Hell yeah, because I'm pretty sure they were leaking. This is the OEM flywheel bolt that some idiot replaced with a hardware store bolt. And yes, I know, it probably works fine, but come on, man, that is bolted to your crankshaft, the most violent part of your vehicle. So yeah, proper bolt, kind of expensive, $3.48, but I only needed one. So, not the end of the world. I got 2 of the starter bolts because I want to make sure that starter's aligned properly. I got the OEM correct starter bolts. Like I said, I got 2 of those. I think that's these actually, so that one's probably a transmission bolt. The OEM starter bolts were like $2.19 a piece. And so then I've got all 5 of the transmission bolts, the proper ones for the 2G, including the crank walk bolt, if you want to call it that, the one that goes from the block into the transmission, which was missing on my car and is apparently really important, and I do need it. Bought that. All of those bolts, all 5, were somewhere between $2 and $4 a piece. I got 6 of the brand new pressure plate bolts because I didn't know if the ones that were on there were actually 100% correct, and they're used and they could be stripped and whatever. And considering I'm using an upgraded clutch too, especially, I wanted to make sure I had good brand new bolts with the right washers and everything. So that clutch and pressure plate are going to stay together, be aligned properly. More transmission bolts. I think this is actually the crank lock bolt. Comes with the washers too. Nice. So, grand total, what did I spend getting the Eclipse ready to go? All told, the OEM parts, it was $12 to ship, which really isn't bad. $69.80 total for those OEM parts I just showed you at the end there. Otherwise, everything all together, including the 2 things of grease, was just over $180. Basically $180. So if you don't include the grease, it's basically $170. So $170 to get the Eclipse to where I'm happy with putting it back together. The big things it needed were the starter plate and a few of those bolts and an air filter and, in my opinion, spark plugs in the slave cylinder. Everything else was kind of optional, but if I'm going to put this thing back together, I might as well do it right. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully I don't have to spend any more money other than fluids just to get it up and running. I already have the oil, as you saw in my Walmart video. I already have transmission fluid because I'm going to use Synchro Mesh for now. I got that for like $1 on clearance a long time ago. So it's the cheap option, and I'm probably just going to pick up some good synthetic 75 W90 for the transfer case and rear end. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that I am investing in this car, and honestly, part of the reason I'm doing it is because you people like it. I mean, I would not have devoted this much attention to the Eclipse maybe if it didn't get such a positive response on my channel. So if you like seeing the Eclipse, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, folks, I had a really good idea, which is all-wheel drive burnout on the dirt road for 1,000 subs. So provided the car starts and runs, you help me get to 1,000 subs, you see an all-wheel drive burnout. I've never done one, if I'm being honest, like maybe just a little chirp, but I'm planning on getting, some serious dirt thrown. Not as exciting as a pavement burnout, but honestly, that's extremely difficult in an all-wheel drive car. It's going to be on the dirt, throw some stones. So, if y'all want to see that, help me out. Help the channel. If you actually made it all the way to the end right now, say go to bed, Aaron, in the comments. Then I'll really know that you like my channel. And I really appreciate all you guys leaving comments all the time. I like leaving these little Easter eggs because it lets me know who's really slogging through my content. I don't do it for every video, obviously, but I just, when I feel it, I do it. So really appreciate everybody. I'm having a fun time with the channel, trying to stay motivated this summer. The garage is getting even cleaner. Cars will be able to fit in here easier. Thank you so much. I will catch you soon on 802 Garage. Bye.